Hi guys and welcome back to SimCity. Today I think we're going to try and finally move on to doing some city specialization. And we worked on that a little bit last time. We tried to build a high school but we didn't have enough pupils taught per day. But I think we do now, so hopefully we can build that right away. Let's double check. No, not quite, but hopefully by tomorrow we should be able to build that. And that's going to increase the tech level of some of our industrial buildings, and that will allow us to move on to some of the electronics specialization. So we'll be able to build hopefully a processor factory when we have enough money for it, and from that we can hopefully make quite a lot of money per hour, and that's going to help us expand the entire city. So that's the plan for today, and all we need to wait on is reaching that 500 students per day target. But until then, let's work a little bit on expanding some residential areas. I think let's just check the demand. So we've got a little bit of medium wealth and a little bit of low wealth demand. So let's start with the low wealth demand. And what are these roads here? They are low density, so we can upgrade these to medium density, and hopefully we can get some expansion of the buildings along these roads, and that's going to fulfill hopefully some of the low density, the low wealth demand. So we'll just quickly we'll upgrade this section of road to high density, and I think we'll upgrade this section here and probably all of this area here. Anywhere where there seems to be quite heavy traffic, it's probably best just to upgrade it to high density and allow that traffic to move a little bit better. There we go. Oh, looks pretty bad there, so let's upgrade that too. And this section here. Okay. Problem with the police. What is it? Oh, we don't have a police station. Okay. Right, so let's build one of those. Can we take out another bond? I think we can. Yeah. So let's take out a $50,000 bond, and that's going to allow us to build the police station. And again, we're going to put this on the ring road next to the fire station and the clinic. Let's keep it on the outside for now. We'll stick that down there. Hopefully that's going to alleviate some of the crime that we have. Good. What's this challenge here? You want to do a fireworks show. $50,000 reward. Yeah, let's do it. This mission will cause fires. Okay, let's try it. 50,000. It's totally worth it. And have less than 5 fires. I'm sure we can do that. How many trucks do we have? 2. Okay, we can expand if we need to. No problem. Is there anything else that we need to do? Everything looks good down here. Let's just check the happiness map. Oh, there's a couple of warehouses here, not too happy. Going out of business. I'm not quite sure why they aren't too happy. Maybe the density needs to increase. Well, that will happen over time, I think. So there's nothing we can do about that just now. Now it looks like there's some demand. Unemployment crisis. So it sounds like we've got too many residents for the amount of jobs. Yeah, and it looks like that we've got 0 available low wealth jobs. So let's solve that now. And actually we can do that by zoning a little bit more commercial, low wealth commercial. And we can just join this on here. commercial zone. Let's pop some down there, and we'll stick a little bit of residential in the middle there. Do we need a park for this area? Possibly we do. Let's stick down a small field. There we go. And has that solved the problem yet? There's 151 jobs now available. Very good. Oh, that could be because of the expansion of these factories, actually. I'm not too sure. But it looks like that some of the low wealth buildings down here are beginning to expand as their density increases. And that's because we've increased the density of the roads. Oops. So that looks good. What's this challenge? Should add another patrol car lot or even another police station. Okay, let's do that then. Let's add another patrol car lot. There we go, 10,000 simoleons. But it's probably going to be worth it. Good. It looks like we haven't had any fires yet. So that's very nice. Everything else seems to be going fairly well. What can we place now? Mayor's house. Raises medium wealth land value. That's very nice. Let's place that down here at the edge of this street. Because this is the medium wealth area of town. Yeah, it looks like that's going to increase the happiness of the surrounding houses there. Oh, it's got quite a big radius on that. Very nice. It looks like we've had a building that was burned down. But I think we're probably going to pass this challenge. So that's another 50,000 simoleons, which we're going to need. Yeah, and now we just need to wait for 500 students to be taught today. I'm sure there's enough in the region. How do we check? Yeah. So we've had 447 students enrolled out of a possible 936. So hopefully today, if we place down another bus, we should get well over 500 students enrolled. I don't think I can add any more classrooms to this grade school. No, the limit's reached, so let's just quit this. Okay, good. Are there any abandoned buildings? Yeah, 7. Not enough places to ship freight, so we need to build another trade depot at some point. And again. We passed that challenge there, so that's 50,000 simoleons. Very nice. Let's just demolish this. And this one too. And this one. And everything else is okay. Very good. So, what else can we be getting on with while we wait for the 500 students to be taught? Do we need any more residential zones? I'm not sure that we do. Although it looks like demand's gone up quite a bit overnight for some reason. Probably because of this expansion down here and the new commercial jobs that we're creating down there. And we've actually got a little bit of high wealth demand. So what we can look to do is upgrade these roads here to high density streets. And some of these houses may expand into apartment buildings at some point, which is worth doing. There we go. Very good. $312 students so far. What have we got here? I'm not sure. Everything else looks like it's going quite well. So let's put in place some road work for when we can actually begin to use the city specialization. Now that road looks a little bit wonky. Well, that's because that main road that leads to the town hall is very, very wonky, unfortunately. But it serves its purpose. I'm sure it's not a problem like that. So let's just we'll add a few roads jutting off from this main road in both directions, and we're probably going to need some trade depots and things up in this area of town, and possibly some more residential zones. I'm not quite sure yet. Looks like we've got a water shortage at the moment, so let's add another pump, and we can do that. Where can we do that? Probably right next to the first pump. Yeah, that should give us an excess, yeah. 8.3 kilogallons per hour excess. So that's perfect. And we're very close now to 500 students. Oh yeah, it looks like these some of these buildings here are upgrading to the second density, so sort of townhouse apartments. And we've now got 14,000 residents living here, so that's very nice. Sewage has become a problem apparently, so we need to add another outflow pipe. Where can we do that? Can we fit one on this side? Yeah, I think we can. Yeah, perfect. So we've now got an excess of sewage too. And I think I saw a petition to build high school has been approved, so let's do that. Right, now where can we stick this? Quite sure where to build this actually. I guess we could turn sort of one block of this area into an education zone. And actually that's probably not a bad idea. So let's stick that down there. And immediately we can upgrade this with a couple of school buses. Oh, sorry, my phone's going off there. Just turn that off. And what can we do with the government now? We can upgrade. So let's do that. We'll upgrade town hall, city hall rather. And I think that's going to allow us to build an expansion to it. Yeah. But I don't think we're going to do that just yet. We need to save a little bit of money. Although the Department of Finance, I think, would come in handy because it allows you to borrow more money when you take out a bond. So we could look to buy that so that we can buy the electronics processor factory, sorry, a little bit quicker. So maybe we'll do that this episode. The tech level of these hasn't risen. I'm not quite sure why. Ah, because the high school is still closed, I guess. Region view, what are you trying to tell us? I'm not quite sure. We don't have any neighbours. So let's go back into city view. And I guess we can just let this city expand for the time being. Yeah, that's the one thing with this game. You do have to wait around for the natural expansion of it a little bit, which can be a bit tedious. But overall, I think this is a great game. You know, it's really good fun. It had its problems when it first came out, but fortunately, a lot of those problems have now been resolved. Apart from the traffic still is a little bit buggy, but for the most part, it works pretty well. And I still really enjoy playing it. So, are these beginning to expand their tech? Not quite. I'm just wondering if I need to build a high school closer to them. I'm not quite sure. Maybe I'll look into that before next episode. Because they don't seem to be increasing their tech level just yet. But at least we've got the high school built for now. We've built this small area of town in the middle too, or at least we've built the framework for it, which is something. The mayor's house we built this episode, and the police station. So we've got a little bit of work done, but I'm probably going to call it a day there. I think next time we'll definitely look to get the Department of Finance for the region, and then after that we'll look to get the electronics division and begin trading on the electronics market, and hopefully we'll make some big profits that way, and that way we can either expand this city and make it look really cool, or move to another location and start anew with a whole ton of money right from the start. So thanks for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed the episode, please give it a like, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.